Hey guys, NASCAR Mobile 48 back again. In today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. No, it is not a tier list episode. I'll be doing those on a weekly basis for a little bit on Saturdays, like I did one for the past 2 weeks, and I have one coming up on this Saturday. And that one will be my 2020 favorite truck series drivers tier list of who do I like, and who I don't really like. And it has changed ever since the playoffs, but I don't want to spoil too much. Today's episode, we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite paint schemes of the 2020 season, and then I'll have some honorable mentions, and in the honorable mentions I'll have like some drivers, like almost all the drivers, like their best paint scheme that I think, because this one was a bit hard to do. And the next Wednesday, I'm planning on to do the top 10 worst paint schemes and have some honorable mentions and have the worst paint scheme of 2020. So that one is going to be tougher than today's. But hey, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. So let's go ahead and get started at number 10. Starting off at number 10, we have Bubba Wallace's Black Lives Matter car. And yeah, I'm moving the screen a little bit. But yeah, right here we have Bubba Wallace's Black Lives Matter car. It is oops, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, it's a beautiful paint scheme that he ran at Martinsville, to support Black lives and stuff, because things were going on pretty badly in the US back in June. And this was a really good paint scheme. I love how back here they have like the peace logo, with all the hands. I heard that was Richard Petty's idea. Then you have like, the iconic 43 with the Richard Petty swirl. Got the a little bit of a peach, and you got a brown right there, and you got the hands, compassion, love, understanding. You have the orange 43, and hashtag Black Lives Matter. It was a really good car. Sucked that he didn't get a top 10, but hey, it didn't matter. It was still a beautiful paint scheme that Bubba Wallace ran. And yeah, I ranked this at number 10, and I also mentioned that in my NASCAR review, my Thanksgiving haul a couple days ago, that this would be definitely in my top 10, because it's a great looking paint scheme. Just look at it. Like, it's a matte black and it looks great. So yeah, that's my number 10. Now moving on to number 9. At number 9, we have Eric Jones 2020 DeWalt paint scheme, and this has to be the best DeWalt paint scheme I've seen in a while. Like, I like Matt Kenseth's back in 2017 and stuff, but then they kept using it 2018, and then last year. Now this year they changed it up. DeWalt, such a great paint scheme. Man, you just cannot hate on this paint scheme. This has to be like one of the best Toyota paint schemes ran by Eric Jones, because Eric Jones didn't really have the best paint schemes. Like, some of his paint schemes look the same from 2018 and 2019, and then his throwback paint scheme. Bleh. Also, I just want to mention before we move on, in my top 10, we will not have any patriotic paint schemes, any all-star paint schemes, or any throwback paint schemes. But next year I'll be, ranking, patriotic paint schemes, and ranking uh 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 all all-star paint schemes. If they do that again, and throwback paint schemes next year, I'm going to start doing that. It's going to be pretty cool. And I'll see how it goes with the salute to service stuff with NASCAR next year, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this is a great paint scheme by Eric Jones, and it sucks that he won't be in the 20 car next year, and I doubt DeWalt will be with Joe Gibbs Racing. They'll probably for Christopher Bell. I'm not sure. I know Ream is going to be with Christopher Bell, so we'll see what other sponsors they will have for Bell. But yeah, this is a great paint scheme by Eric Jones. Now moving on to number 8. Number 8, it's a bit of a different one. You guys might not agree with me, but I like this paint scheme. This is Eric Almirola's, Smithfield. Dang, I forgot what it was called. It's a different Smithfield car. He ran this in during the summer, in July, and sometimes in June and stuff, in August. And actually, I do like this paint scheme because it's different from his other Smithfield paint scheme that he's ran since 2018 and 2019, and even this year. This one looks completely different, and for some reason I just like it. It looks cooler because it looks different and stuff. Like, I hate when NASCAR teams keep the same paint scheme. Like Joey Logano's paint scheme, he like really I don't really have any that much paint schemes from Penske, because their paint schemes are always the same, or almost always the same. They like change it up, but still, I don't know. I just like this one. and it had like what, like not states, but cities right here, I believe. I don't know, but I just can't hate this paint scheme. I wish they made this one into a diecast, because if they did, I would buy it. Now moving on to number seven. Number seven, we have Tyler Reddick's Tame the Beast car. I loved the Tame the Beast car, in the Xfinity series last year. Even when Tyler Reddick ran this car, but in the 31 car part time back in 2019 at Kansas, I believe, where Brad Keselowski got that win. And now running in at number 8 with the Chevy Camaro ZL1 1LE to be precise. But this is a really cool paint scheme. It sucks that I wish I didn't have like the shine. Like, this is the only car, the good view I could see of the car, but I wish it did have the shine right here. But hey, either way, it's still a beautiful looking car. I don't know, just red and black has just been a good thing to combine. Red and black go really good together. Like it's just a great combination of colors to wear as clothes or shoes or whatever. But yeah, this is a great Tyler Reddick paint scheme that ranks at number 7. Now moving on to number 6, y'all knew this was coming. Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries car. Like I said, you're having something different. You're, instead of having what, that candy cane Kyle Busch green and white Interstate Batteries car that he had from 2015 to 2019, you have this one that looks better. It's green, and you have a little flow of light green to a little bit of dark green at the back with the green lightning. It looks great. Look at this thing. Now if I had to go between 2014, 2013 Kyle Busch Interstate Batteries to 2015, 2016, you have to go to 2015, 2016, because 2013, 2014, that white one or green one, I don't know. Let me see if I could pull up the picture, but it just does not look awful. Like, here, let me see if I can find it. 2013 Interstate Batteries. Yeah, this one. I don't know what's with this one. It just does not stand out to me. It looks awful. It just looks bad. The gold one doesn't even look that good either, but this one looks awful. I just wanted to point that out. But that's a really cool, good looking Kyle Busch Interstate Battery scheme. Now let's move on to the next one. This is number 6, I believe. No, this is number 5. Yeah, number 5. Number 5 is Chris Buescher's Sunny D car. I don't know. The Sunny D car just looks great. They had the Sunny D cars since last year. You can't hate on it. Look at it. It's beautiful. You just cannot hate on it. Got the dark blue with the little light blue. Got the Sunny D logo, the orange, and got a bit of a yellow flow right here. Orange and blue is another, I think, underrated color that really go together. And just add a little bit of yellow pizzazz right there. You got something cool. Look at this car. I mean, you just cannot hate on this car. If you hate on this car, then I don't know what world you're living in, because this car is beautiful. This is number 4, I believe. This is Chase Elliott's Hooters car. Best Hooters scheme I've seen, because Chase Elliott's Hooters scheme from the last 2 years were pretty cool. It's just they got to change from white to black or something, because Hooters, you know, had a great history of running good paint schemes like this one. Like, look at this. And his bounty scheme from the truck series, oh man, that one looks great. And I can't wait to get that car for well, I'm not gonna keep talking. But yeah, this is a beautiful Chase Elliott Hooter scheme right here. I was gonna determine to either put this one or Chase Elliott's, championship one car in this one, but you have to go this one. I don't, no hate on Chase Elliott's championship win car, but this one is just, oh man, it just looks great. Now moving on to the next one, you have Martrix Jr.'s, auto owner's car, and this one is a little bit different from the other ones, because if you take a look at this, um, you have a bit of a dark blue, then go into like a little, I think, a shade of black, and you have like teal or turquoise green back here. It looks so good. It's like a good mixture of colors. Like, I like Martrix Jr.'s auto owner skin from last year, but this one just looks great. I don't know. I just like how it adds like the teal green back here, because that's a good color. Then you have like a little darker blue, or I think that's black. I'm not sure, but this paint scheme just looks great. He ran this at Michigan, or actually both Michigan races, and he ran this one at Martinsville We failed to make the championship four for the first time since 2016. But man, this is a beautiful paint scheme. You just like I I just can't hate on this one. It was either this one or one of Denny Hamlin's scheme, but I put that in the honorable mentions. But yeah, this one, it looks great. Moving on to number two, we have Clint Boyer's number 14 GT or Army 4 Performance Racing School car that he ran in the playoffs. And man, this one just you just can't hate on this one either. He ran this one at Richmond. It looks like it looks like Chase Briscoe's Xfinity car, but even better because it's in a Ford Mustang in the Cup Series. Look at this. Got the 14 here. You got the dark blue right here. The racing stripes, classic racing stripes, and this is like a blast from the past because I haven't seen these numbers in a good while. Well, apart from this year. But man, this car just looks great. I cannot wait to see. I think Chase Briscoe is going to run this car next year, but I just cannot wait to see it once again, just for more than one race. I think Clint Boyer ran this for more than one race, I'm not sure, but I just cannot wait to see it again. Now, moving on to some honorable mentions. Some honorable mentions, we have Kurt Busch's Gear Wrench car. You have Brad Keselowski's Snap-on car that, Austin Cindric kind of ran the same thing at Kentucky. Got Austin Dillon's Tracker or Bass Pro Shops car. Then wait, is this Kyle Busch? Oh, I think I accidentally. Oh, I think I accidentally put two of them. Oops, that was a mistake. All right. Then you got Ryan Newman's car right here. Then this one was a bit of a tough one between Truex and Hamlin. I don't know. I like this one because you got the bow and it's different. So this is a beautiful Denny Hamlin scheme. So that has to go into an honorable mention. You got Blaney's body armor car that he ran at Daytona. Kyle Busch's M&M's mini scheme. I love that car. It's just beautiful. That mini M&M's, it just looks great. You can't hate it. Then you got Eric Jones' Irwin tool scheme. Then you got Joey Logano's Money Lion scheme. William Byron's Hertz. William Byron Daytona scheme that he ran at the 500. Matt Kenseth's McDonald's car. That one was a good one. Bubba Wallace's Air Force car. Bubba Wallace's Coke Energy car. And Bubba Wallace's DoorDash car. All good looking paint schemes. Then for some weird reason I like Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s primary scheme. I don't know, I just like it. Ever since I saw it at Daytona, I was thinking, man, I like how it has, the light blue down here and the regular blue up here. I don't know, for some weird reason I just like it. I just wish I would have got the diecast of it. Then you got Stenhouse's NOS Energy that he ran at Kansas and Talladega. Then you got Jimmy Johnson's regular ally scheme. That's a good honorable mention. Jimmy Johnson's final ride scheme. That's a good honorable mention. Then you got Ross Chastain's Advent Health that he ran at the 500. That's a good scheme. Bowman's Valvoline car. And then I like Bowman's Noco car that he ran at Darlington and like some other tracks earlier this season after the pandemic, or after NASCAR came back from the pandemic and stuff. This is a great car. I don't know. I just love this car, and I wish it would have won. And then a final honorable mention, you have to have, a Christopher Bell's 95 car from Texas. And it sucked that he didn't win it, but he did get a top three. And now finally, moving on to the final car, my favorite car of the all 2020 season. It was ran in the playoffs, and it just took the show, and I love it. Jimmy Johnson's ally scheme from Texas Motor Speedway, created by Lefty himself. This one just blew my mind. When I first saw this on Twitter, I was thinking, oh my god, that one just looks beautiful. You have the purple and the pink on both sides, and then you have a switch from white, and you have black in the middle, and then you go from pink purple to purple all the way in the back, and you got the Iconic 48 logo. This car just looks just amazing. You cannot hate on this one. I mean, some people do, but this is just a beautiful paint scheme. I don't know what's wrong with it. Guys, you have to agree with me. This is a great Jimmy Johnson ally scheme. Props once again, props off to Lefty from creating the scheme, because I love seeing the scheme at Texas Motor Speedway ran by Jimmy, within the first 52 laps until I had to go, and then I never returned. But hey, it was a great, oh man, I wish, I hope Bowman runs this car next year. I doubt it, but I hope he runs something similar. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end it. Those were my top 10 cars, or my top 10 favorite paint schemes with some honorable mentions in it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be making, my worst paint schemes of the season and some honorable mentions next Wednesday. And I got a video this Saturday coming up. So yeah, that's a bit, guys. Thanksgiving tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.